Hi, my name is Clarissa Barron. I live in Tucson, Arizona. I am 39 years old, and I am one of the millions missing with myalgic encephalomyelitis and chronic fatigue syndrome, as well as fibromyalgia. I've had a treatment timeline since 2012. I've seen chiropractors. I have a primary care physician. I've been to acupuncture, massage, orthopedists, physical therapy. But now I'm understanding that thanks to research, ME is a neuroautoimmune disease, which is actually affecting my immune system. I finally went to see Dr. Bonilla at the Chronic Fatigue Center at Stanford University at the Clinic for Infectious Diseases. And right now I am on an experimental treatment program of antiviral drugs, and that program has helped a little bit, but not as much as I would like. The thing with chronic fatigue syndrome and ME is that when you start to feel a little better, you want to get back to how you were before, but you can't, because then you relapse like I have today. I am currently on leave from work because I used to be able to work full time. I've always been an overachiever. I've always had really high expectations of myself. But ever since 2012, little by little, my functionality has been declining. Now I spend 3 days out of the week in bed, more if I do something. For example, I've noticed that if I go grocery shopping for an hour and then come home and put away the groceries and cook, I will relapse for a day at least, or two. And sometimes the relapse is not even the day after. Sometimes it's a couple days after. Over the last week, I have tried to get back into physical therapy little by little, doing 7 to 10 repetitions of some really basic exercises with a strengthening band. But today I wasn't able to go in to physical therapy because I just wasn't able to get out of bed. It's about, I think it's 2 p.m. right now. Let me see. Yes, 2:30. I went to bed fairly early. I started to read around 9 because I was already feeling fatigued, and I was already feeling the intense burning pain inside that I feel when I'm about to have a flare. And I went to sleep about 12, but then I woke up at 2 a.m. for some reason. I went to sleep because I was really tired and I couldn't read anymore. That's why I read, to get tired and go to sleep. But then at 2 a.m. my brain just started going off, firing off. It doesn't stop. So I read for another hour and then I went back to sleep again. And I woke up at 1:30. And I still feel like I could go back to sleep. I just have this overwhelming urge to lie down and not do anything because I don't have the energy. I haven't even gone to the restroom today, much less done any personal hygiene. I haven't eaten anything. My daughters are going to be coming home from school at 3, and they're probably going to have to make themselves a sandwich because their mom is too tired to do anything else. I am struggling to even hold this phone up to record myself. I think about half my days are like this and half are not, so I guess I'm one of the lucky ones that are still not completely bed-bound. But it's very frustrating to know that there is no cure and that this is just the way it's going to be for the rest of my life. I try to keep the faith. I believe in Jesus Christ. I know that through him all things are possible, And I ask him for forgiveness because sometimes I don't have the faith that I should have. I think if my faith were stronger, I might be able to kick this. But I just wanted to record myself at one of my lowest moments because it's really hard for others to understand or even to believe me. A lot of times energy is spent trying to make other people understand or to try to get them to believe you. You feel like a farce when you're having a good day and you're out and about because you seem like a normal person. But then you have these crashes and people don't see you because during those days you're in bed and you don't even leave your room. You don't even leave your bed for most of the day. And it's just really hard. I wish that the U.S. government and other governments around the world, as well as research institutions, had more funding allocated for research on this debilitating and disabling and devastating condition, myalgic encephalomyelitis, chronic fatigue syndrome, and fibromyalgia. I wish they had more funding, more research. I wish they could come up with diagnostic marker tests and companion diagnostic treatment medicines to attack this disease. It's awful. It's awful every day to wake up and having to push or fight against yourself. I've been lucky in that I've been able to fight against this disease about half of the time, and until last month I was still working full time. I finally took a leave of absence on May 11th because it also affects your state of mind. You get extremely depressed, you can't think, you can't concentrate, you can't perform well at work, everything irritates you, any type of effort, emotional or physical, drains you. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of fighting myself every day. And it's really easy to want to give up. I'm going to start counseling in a couple weeks because I also have depression with anxiety. And I don't know if it's because of the disease or what, but it's not fun. And it's easy to get into a depressive loop, to think that it's never going to change. You get tired of fighting yourself every day, all day, every day, all day. You get tired of explaining to people what it feels like and then having them look at you and not believe you. It's just really frustrating, and I wish there was a cure or a treatment that will help get me back to my normal self. I love to dance. I used to be able to dance for hours on end, and now I can't even do that. I love to be with my friends. I love to be with my family. I love to go out to new places to eat and drink. I used to love wine tasting, and beer tasting and things like that. And now I can't because if I drink any type of alcohol, I'll have a relapse. So I can't even spend time downstairs with my family talking because it's too much effort. Sometimes I can't even drive anywhere. I like to hike, but I haven't been able to do it in years. I haven't been able to play any sports. If I swim, I relapse. So I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to record myself at one of my lowest points to see what it looks like to be in bed. The bathroom's only a few feet away and I still haven't gone there. I guess I should go there. But my limbs feel like lead, like if I have bags of cement tied to them. There's like a tingly feeling all over my body. Yeah. So I don't know if I'll ever post this, but it takes a lot of courage to open yourself up to the world, because you don't want pity, you want understanding. I want understanding, not pity. That's all for now then. Thank you.